Hello, YouTube. This is Quarren Fear, and welcome to another episode of Friends in WoW. And because of that, here's WoW, here's me, and my friend's over in the corner looking at a pumpkin, I guess.
Nope, I was bobbing for apples. Because it's
right.
It's
so
all
we were talking.
Eve.
So, okay. First off, which way are we going here? I mean, we got this sack thing to get, I suppose. We'll go get that while we talk.
Relic sack. Yeah.
Well, actually, first off, I should probably say, for those that may or may not have noticed, the last recording session kind of went black, and so we lost an hour or so. So if we're at different points where we were than the last episode, I do apologize for that, but there wasn't anything I could do to fix it. So Now that's all over with.
Yep.
Now back to what we're talking about. As of course we're talking about the Marvel things and the great Marvel movies that are coming out and what that may or may not mean.
Yes.
We were very Xavier was talking about. He just saw the new trailer. I'm guessing
It's a teaser trailer, so it's like a short, minute and a half teaser about it, but for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
And so he's very excited about that. I'm very okay. Well, let's wait a little bit before getting excited about that.
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay, because he's starting to attack me. I just want to make sure I can kill him.
We just killed him in one hit.
2.
Oh well, good for us, I guess.
Yep.
Anyway, so we were talking about that, and then we went to. I was like, well, let's not get excited about that because that's like 6-7 months away from now. Let's get excited about something a lot closer, and that being Doctor Strange.
Did you get the sack?
Yeah. Did you not?
No, I did. I just didn't see it pop up on the thing that you did. So, okay.
And how I was like, I guess Doctor Strange is supposed to be very psychedelic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of mind-bendy, tripping on acid kind of moments.
Strikes me very much as like Inception. Like it
looks a lot like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, like all the buildings bending and everything. I'm like, very Inception-y like. Which, ooh, okay, which can work. Let's not go through the PvP area. Too late. Oh well.
And I was looking. There's some theories out there of people that say that this is the way they're going to kind of Doctor Strange, I guess, is supposed to connect the DC universe, or not DC, my mistake, I apologize, the Marvel universes. Because there's big rumors that Sony and Fox and all that are willing to now connect their stuff, the television stuff and X-Men and what's not, to Marvel, to the Disney Marvel movie world.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, any fan is just like, it's about dang time.
Yeah.
But, companies don't like to share. They don't want to share anything ever. So this would be a very rare thing and pretty unprecedented, frankly.
Mm-hmm. And Doctor Strange is the perfect one to do it.
Yes, he is, because he deals with multi-dimensional what's nots.
Right. All right.
We gotta go get the Grizzly Totems. Oh.
Yep. Oh wow, way up there. My gosh, can you imagine having Oh god, we used to have to ride up there. Look at the map.
Oh yeah, I remember going across that bridge to get to this place.
Yep. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
Anyway, so I mean, I'm very anxious for the Doctor Strange. It should be pretty cool. That's all I really.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good choice for Benedict Cumberbatch. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think he looks a lot like Strange. So I'm excited. It's close, and it's been a little while. Well, I should say a little while. Was it summer that Civil War came out?
That was.
Yeah, I think it was July, wasn't it?
No. That was May.
Was it? Oh, so it's been a while.
It was one of the blockbusters.
Oh, okay. So.
But I guess Doctor Strange apparently is supposed to happen a number of years before Civil War.
Could be.
But people were wondering, like, how is he really going to fit in with the whole timeline thing? Why am I coming through here? I don't know. Because he needs to have his. For those of you that don't know, this might be spoiler level stuff, but this also pretty Doctor Strange in general. So you can actually see this on a couple of animated movies where he gets his abilities, or he chooses to get his abilities when he gets into an accident. Originally, he's a surgeon, like a really good surgeon, or at least he thinks he's a really good surgeon.
Oh, he's a really good surgeon. That's why he makes so much money.
Yeah, but I mean, there aren't that many bad surgeons. You know, if you're a surgeon, you're good at what you do.
Yeah, if not, you're just bad.
Exactly, you're sued.
Yep.
But he gets into a car accident. His hands get injured on a pretty hefty level. And then he, as a way of trying to make terms with this, he tries to go to everywhere that he can to fix his hands. Because if something happens to a surgeon's hand, suddenly he can't be a surgeon anymore.
Right.
And so, part of that is him running out of normal solutions, and then eventually making his way to. So which one are we doing first?
Straight at the Boulder Monk.
Slaughter at Boulder Mark?
Sure, Slaughter.
Part of that is him going to like a Tibetan, like going to Tibet, and like really, he's out there. He's like really desperate. And because of that, so that's where he meets his mentors and realizes that he can do what he does. And you know, after much practice, he turns into what he is, whatever the heck that is.
The Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes.
Sounds like a taco.
It does. But apparently he's in charge of defending the Earth realms. From stuff, and I'm not sure how that's any different than some of this other stuff I've seen. But whatever. I'm sure they'll explain it somehow. Anyway, so the whole point of that is that takes a lot of time for that kind of accident. Out of options, go to Tibet, learn something that takes years and years and years of stuff to learn. Was that a Grizzly Totem one that you just did?
Nope.
Oh, okay, good. And people were wondering how that's going to fit into the whole timeline of Marvel. And I guess what's going to happen, his accident actually happens before Iron Man 2, which is really years before the rest of it. And then he goes through his training, and then by the time Civil War happens, he's already gone through everything, and he is Sorcerer Supreme. So I guess that's what the going theory is anyway. Okay, so we need to go plant totems, which you just did. We just need to. That's it. There's 1, 2, 3.
Apparently.
Oh, all right. Well, that was less than okay. Whatever.
Yep.
Took us longer to fly over here.
Yeah.
I was barely done explaining what I was going to explain. But Benedict Cumberbatch should be pretty amazing to see him do what he does.
Yep. I mean, really, let's face it. I mean, there really haven't been any bad Marvel movies.
No, there's been ones that I don't agree with.
Right.
But so far, well, let's specify Marvel movies, Marvel Studios movies, not like Fox Marvel movies.
Yeah. We're not.
Because we're not going to include the cluster of Fantastic Four awfuln's. Yeah, I haven't even seen the new one.
No.
I can't find it. I've tried looking for it, to rent it or something. I can't find it.
It's on demand for Xfinity.
Is it? Oh, okay. Well, I may have to.
I'm not gonna watch it. Nope. I saw the trailers and went, nope, all set.
Well, at first I'm like, because it very much borrows after the new comics from them, where
which I enjoyed.
Which I'm like, okay, that should be interesting anyway. But I guess after the first half hour, I guess they completely lose it, and it's just terrible.
Yeah. Well,
just like
what I heard, some of the rumors that I heard, which again these are rumors, these are not confirmed, was that the only reason that the movie got made was because Fox didn't want to lose the property.
Right.
So they just threw together whatever they could think of because they needed to release something.
The contract they have says that they have to make a movie every couple of years, or it goes back to Marvel.
Yeah.
The same thing is happening with Spider-Man, to be honest.
Yeah.
Where they're like, okay, the next Spider-Man movie has to make X amount of money, or it reverts back to Marvel. So, which I think they may be preempted by just dumping Spider-Man into the universe anyway.
Yeah.
So,
or
a whole bunch of lawyer jargon.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff where you're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, adjudicator staff.
Oh, I gotta. Okay, whichever.
Review. Slay blade-spired ogres to get the cage key. Blah, 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 blah.
So speaking of...
oh my god, back and forth and all around.
Yeah, well, don't whine. We have flying mounts.
Yeah, I know. I just can't imagine we used to do this without them.
Oh, yeah.
When?
So kind of along those lines. So the current seasons of DC shows are alive and well right now.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm behind on Flash, so we can't talk about it. I apologize.
No, but in general, what I'm going to say is that a big part of it is the whole across all. See, I'm watching all 4 of them, and like at least 2. A big chunk of it is based around time travel and time manipulation. About 2 of the shows.
Right.
But problem is the Legends of Tomorrow are quite literally, their whole shtick is that we hunt down people who try to alter time and fix it. Right? That's their whole thing. That's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Well, then this whole other show is like changing things in time, and they're nowhere to be found. And I'm just like, so what's? Apparently, they're not paying attention. And plus, like one show comes up with something called Time Race, which attack people who change time. They don't mention any of that in Legends of Tomorrow. Not even a little bit.
But these are all DC things?
These are all DC things. And I'm just like, okay, come on. This, I mean...
That's kind of weird. Usually this...
It is. I'm just like, this is kind of stupid. So what are we looking for here? Let's see, rescue Loke. Is this Loke? That's Loke.
Loke is up there, but we have to summon a spirit to take the key and free Loke.
Alright, so we're going to land here.
And we need a Wyvern Cage Key, which we get from ogres.
About that ogre.
I don't know, just keep killing ogres until one of them gives up the cage key.
Alright, give it up. Cough it up, man. We're gonna find out that it's a specific type of ogre, not just like any ogre.
Oh, I know. I'm sure it'll be annoying enough that we'll be like, what the heck?
Yeah, this. They've just downed 6 people. Nothing, huh?
Nothing yet.
It's gonna be one of those. How about you?
What's the drop rate?
But you look special. Anyway, it's a little like what the hell kind of moment, you know? It's like, and the problem is Flash. Okay, honestly, Flash. This is comics himself. I got it. Has to do with time travel. A lot of it does. I mean, that's just the Flash stories.
I didn't get
how they are.
Oh, never mind. I get credit for that.
And
I know.
so I'm just like, it's getting kind of redundant. And I'm just like, okay, yes, time travel. Yes, there's another speedster. Yes, he has to deal with it. Come on. And like, so far, every other time or speedster has not figured out how to be faster than him. He has to learn it after they already have. I'm like, what kind? And he's supposed to be like the best at this. So I'm just like,
Well, if he was the best at it, then he would have no character arc.
Yeah, I suppose. But then again, you know, Barry Allen, I mean, he's not even supposed to be the fastest Flash. He's like the original, second original one.
How can you be the second original?
Is that a rhetorical question, or do you actually don't know?
It's comics. I don't. When comics, you can say anything and it's technically true.
The original Flash, the one with the helmet, the weird like World War I helmet with the wings.
Yeah.
Golden
Age Flash.
Golden Age Flash. His name was Garrett.
Garrett?
Garrett.
Oh, okay.
That was his name. And then in 75 or 80, they redid him into the current one, and they renamed him and everything.
Huh.
But then that took off, where it's like now instead of Barry Allen became Wally West, and then Wally West, in the comics, he melded with the Speed Force, and then there was like another person, and then there's a couple of girls in there, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But it's just the reason that Wally West was supposed to be faster than everybody else, all the other Flashes. I mean, he's supposed to be like the best one, and the real main reason that is that he doesn't just funnel Speed Force like a lot of the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
He actually exudes it, as in he produces his stuff, so that makes him much more in tune with it.
Okay.
So, but to be honest, they got a guy in the show named Wally West. He's a nice character. I like him, but his costume that they've shown him in was really kind of stupid looking. And I was just like, okay, so Okay, so we're supposed to kill. This is when we go and the guy turns into the big dragon and then we kill him, right?
Yep. Wait.
And so far, the costume on
doesn't actually show where to go.
I don't know. Oh,
we
probably jump on this guy.
Jump on who?
Right. Use Battlehorn at the altar of Gawk, and then.
Yeah, but it doesn't show us where.
Well, there's a little thing here that's going on, so maybe it needs to be done before. Although for the most part, I do like what they've done with a lot of the characters, but I have a thing about time traveling in general. It gives me headaches because of the paradoxes and loops that they can be made.
Star Trek headache.
Yeah, basically. I mean, what's your form of time travel? Cause or effect? Or put another way, Back to the Future or Terminator.
Back to the Future, because I refuse to believe that you can go back and actually, let me see. No, I refuse to believe that everything is set, because if you go back and you change the events, by nature you have to change what happens.
Yes, but you see, going back, doing that, it causes the Back to the Future thing. So if that happened, if you went Back to the Future and changed it, then you've done it before. This is just you doing it again.
Right, but then by that token, but there are certain actions that can't cause the action to happen. Like if you go back and kill John Connor, let's say the John Connor for Terminator. If someone had managed to kill his parents, he wouldn't have been born to send someone back to save his parents.
But then they would never have sent anybody back to kill his parents.
Right.
So then he would have existed.
Right. So by that nature, nothing actually happens.
Yes.
Ever.
Yep.
This is further proof that we are somebody else's dream.
Yeah, basically. It's a big. I don't like the loops. I hate them. The whole idea makes my head spin.
Right.
And so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to put that aside.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm more comforted by the Terminator version because it means that everything is already set, and then so that way nobody can go back and really screw things up. Whereas the Back to the Future one says that if at any point in time we actually develop time travel, we are basically going to eradicate ourselves as a species. Because someone's going to do something stupid. You know.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, because also though it depends on your version of Terminator that you're talking about.
Right.
Because originally they were less like you can. The whole story was you can change the future. Yeah, it's up to you to accept it. You know.
Right.
It wasn't until Terminator 3 they said no. The future happens. It may change how it happens, but it also always gets to here. There's nothing you can do about it.
That's ugh.
So where's the altar?
Back. Small building to the left of where you freed.
Oh, well, we freed him here.
Oh, here it is. Got it.
So yeah, it's a big honking headache.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's kill this guy.
Dun 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 dun.
After this, I gotta get a good drink of water first.
Oh look, it's Croc. He's like, hey, you dumbass. Rexar.
Come on. Why can't I attack you?
Because there's scripted events.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let's sit down and pull out the popcorn.
Yeah. Because we gotta let Rexar go in because he's supposed to tank for us while we kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Any minute now.
They should have a popcorn emote.
Right? Kill him. And photon beam.
Have you watched the new Ghostbusters yet?
Not yet. Waiting for it to come on demand.
I have it. You should totally watch it.
Well, I'll watch it when I come up there.
All right. I watch it once or a couple times a week.
Do you?
Yes, I enjoy it.
Let me go back. I'm cautiously optimistic because I think there was just a lot of hatred thrown at it just for have hatred thrown at it, but at the same time...
I mean what? The internet?
Right.
Hatred? No.
Well, even for the internet, this was a pretty amazing amount of hatred. But...